Good morning, it's Harvey Jackson. Just going to go through a few news items. There isn't a whole lot in the market today other than it is red on the screen mostly. Soybeans in doubt of the 12 million metric ton target. So soybeans slipped farther as doubts about Chinese buying puncture the rally. They are buying, but just not at the pace that the market wants to see. So corn, wheat, all fell. Not a good day. But here's Susan Stroud. She's talking about when um, Trump makes a statement and how it actually elevated the price as well. You can see that, hey, it's going to be a great day for farmers. But I'll show maybe a contradicting thing. He also wanted the coffee price to come down, and he's doing that. He also he wanted the beef prices to come down, and you'll see that in a later slide too. But he's trying to handle the food inflation from tariffs, and he's taken them off of any of the products that are not grown in the U.S. Uh, Contrary to uh, Brazil is exporting at plus 9% of year on year so far, and they still got a few more weeks. So we'll see if they continue to ship even when they don't normally at this time of year, is always the question. Uh, Interesting news, just that there's been some talks to try to bring an end to the Ukrainian-Russian war. U.S. Had a 28-point plan, and it sounds like some of the things were agreed to, but not all. But you can see the carve out that they're talking about is definitely to the east, and where there's already a fair bit of Russian occupation anyway. Um, some technicals that I just quickly look at, not every day, but I would say the summary is what I'm paying attention to in the middle. Canola is a sell, and then if you look at the soybean oil futures, it's a sell as well. Even though some of the oscillators and moving averages are maybe not in the same extreme, especially when you look at the previous slide. And then you get soybean futures is actually a neutral to buy, more of a buy, and yet oscillators are saying sell, and your moving averages are saying a buy as well. It looks like it's going to be cold in the northern plains of U.S. and of course Canada, well, as it's expected, but temperatures are still pretty mild compared to what they could be at this time of year for sure. And this is our current temperatures, so you were in the, let's call it in the 20s in Fahrenheit. Just a quick look at the market when I took the screenshot, and again, market changes a lot during the day. 643 for canola, 479 for rapeseed, and it's down $4.75 a metric ton in euros. Soybean oil is down 0.85 of a penny, so it's below the 50-cent mark there again per pound. Palm oil is making current lows again. Crude oil, $59 a barrel, and your diesel fuel is also down as well. Soybeans down 3 3/4 cents. Spring wheat's down a couple cents, and your other wheats are 2.5 to 3 cents down as well. Corn holding on a little bit better, but it had a down day there as well, but only down 3/4 of a penny. Canadian dollars just trying to trade up here as well. So a shorter timeline, we're just looking back to November, how the market has come up, and now we're actually on the way down in the last a couple of days on canola, just looking at a 10-minute chart. It doesn't look like that emphasis on a move down when you're looking at a daily chart. I just want to take note and re-emphasize this. We've got carry paying all of your 6% interest and 5 cents per ton per day. So that may, not all farms are using a calculated cost of carry in there, but you've got a strong carry. So this is your trade. This is the calculation using the days to calculate your interest and your cost per day to actually in there to get your full carry as well, and you're paying for your interest and your storage costs. Soybean oil in the 10-minute chart as well since the beginning of November. You've had that good pull up, and now we're pulling back down, and the trend is looks like it's going to get back to those values at the beginning of the month here. So when you look at soybeans, January contract, if we're using slow stochastics, this is a sell right here. Now, the previous slides when we were just looking at all indicators, it wasn't a sell, but I like this indication just to give us an idea whether you're oversold or overbought, right? As well. 10-minute chart on November of 26, and you've got this move down for the last few days as well. November of 26, same slow stochastic says sell, so sell some grain out there. So that's what I've been talking to quite a few clients about, selling soybeans for new crop. You should be selling them at these values for sure. Sell at peaks. Don't try to sell at the bottom, that's for sure. Crude palm oil, nice, really long red candle. Some made some new lows for sure in the short term. Crude oil down. Canadian dollar actually is a little bit green today, or at least it was, but we're still in this downward channel for sure. And what's happening with the U.S. dollar index? It's putting some pressure on some of these commodities, all down. Here's your fuel. Here's your spring wheat the last couple of days, and today is adding to it as well. Kansas, it's been more than 2 days. It's more like 4 days so far. And your Chicago is 3 days of red. Corn, 3 days of red so far, and getting caught in some of those moving averages. Here's your live cattle, and Trump said, actually, yeah, right in that timeline that beef is too expensive, and same thing with the feeder cattle, and all red meat's kind of taken that tumble because of Trump just suggesting that the prices should get cheaper. StatsCan report, December 4th, and I think that is going to be a day that we should be making sure that we have our plan in place before we get there. That's for sure.